Hey y'all, it's Danny. So we've got some flowers out here today. I'm very excited to show everyone. We have our lily here, our sweet williams there, and I just planted a bunch more of the sweet williams, so we'll see those pop up all in here. This is one of my favorites, the lantana. Look how beautiful it's getting, y'all. Isn't it gorgeous? So all these ones that I'm showing you are perennials. They come back every year. And if you see this cute little thing right here, that's a black lily that's coming up. I got it last year from my mother, and well, my mother-in-law, and it died on me after Easter, and it hasn't come back since. So hoping that it comes back. Y'all see the roses back there? Aren't they so pretty? And then we got more lilies here that's bloomed. And I've put a lot more flowers here in the front as well. And then I have to deadhead my rose bush over here. As you see right here, all the buds have fallen off. So I need to come over here and cut all these off over here after I'm done showing y'all everything. There's our amaranth in that pot. That's the biggest they've got ever. I've tried planting them a year before this and they didn't get that big. So I'm so happy. We have a morning glory right here. I have it in a pot because they spread like wildflowers. Well, wildfires, I should say. They spread like crazy, like really crazy. So if you plant those, I recommend you putting them in a pot because they will take over everything and they'll like kill everything around it. They'll strangle it. So just be careful when you plant them. They're gorgeous, but they will take over. I just planted some basil in here. And my poor little hummingbird's turned around. Let's turn him back around. See, he's pretty too. All right, and then we have our Johnny Jump Ups, which are all through the garden as well. Those are not perennials, but they come back every year anyways, like so because they spread, just like the morning glories. They're not perennials either, but they still spread their seeds and pop up everywhere. So you'll see those everywhere through my garden. Those are Johnny Jump Ups. They even get in my yard. And of course, the husband mows them over, but they're so pretty. They don't get much bigger than that. I have one over here that's pretty tall. Let me show you it. So see that one back there? That's probably one of my tallest ones. And I think they're just tall because they are trying to reach for the sun. And you see the sunflowers here in the front. They haven't bloomed yet, but they are getting there. I can't wait. Okay, so now to the vegetable garden. Y'all won't believe this. Guess what we have out here today? We have a little sunflower popping up. We've still got our parsley in here. And I planted some other kind of herb. I don't remember what it was, but there's a marigold in the back, which I've taught y'all about. It hasn't bloomed yet, but it's on its way. And then see all the flowers on our tomatoes? And looky here. We have a baby tomato. So these are my beef tomatoes. So they'll get pretty big. And the last video, I was showing y'all how you can pull, not the suckers off, but the other arm. So this is the one I was telling y'all you could pull to get more fruit. And if you want bigger fruit, you pull this one here. I did not tell you that you could also pull this one here and plant it straight into the ground and it'll become a huge tomato plant. So that's another fun tip for y'all. So we got our tomatoes growing. Looky, looky. I'm so excited. This is the best part of gardening, is seeing your food start to grow. All right, we still got our sunflowers in the back. We have our baby tomatoes here in the front. See them all right there in the front. I have them going all the way down here. These are purple tomatoes, Roma tomatoes, every variety you could think of tomato. They're here in the garden. I have our cucumbers down here. Look how big they've got, y'all. Haven't they grown since the first video? It's amazing. They're loving this rain. It's rained a bunch here in North Carolina, and the plants love rain. They always like shoot up after a nice rain. There's our zucchini there in the back. They're still little babies, but they'll get there. All right, and we have baby sunflowers back there too that's a fork is holding up. I showed y'all that the other day. So when you have, zoom in on it, camera. All right, there it is. So it was leaning, so we propped it up on a fork. That one too, let me see. That one too. I need to pull it up just a little bit. And as they get bigger, you'll probably just need some like twine or something. Sorry, y'all, I need to zoom out. There's another one being held up. So the heavy rain kind of knocked all of these down. So that's why they're propped up at the moment. When they get really big, they start leaning like this. So I just take some twine and I attach it here into my fence. As you see, I still have some twine hanging from last year. Okay, y'all, there's a marigold up front. We have another baby morning glory here. And tomatoes here, along with our wild lettuce that my hubby still has to harvest. And see, they get like little dandelions do. Isn't that cool? Let's make a wish. Okay, everyone, make a wish. All right. I hope everyone's wish comes true. Okay, here's our asparagus, all of our green beans. We have some corn coming up, y'all. I'm so excited. So I'm gonna water everything because when your plants start looking like that, nice, like they're all droopy looking, that's how you know they need water, okay? So after I'm done taping this, even though it rained today, I have some plants that are just a little sad, so we're gonna give them a little bit of water. All right, we've got our jalapeno pepper here, bachelor buttons there, strawberries there in the back, along with my sage. We've got okra that's right here in these 2 rows. We will hopefully have eggplant that's in that little container here and next to it. This is the only one that's actually growing, and it already has a flower, so I'm honestly not sure if it's an eggplant. And even that one down there has a tiny flower on it. So if y'all know what these may possibly be, let me know. And the only thing I could think of is eggplant, because that's the only thing I planted in there. All right, we've got our bell peppers here that are very, very small. See all the babies? And then we have our peppercini peppers right there that are a little bit bigger. And then our really big ones are the jalapenos. And then over here, the hubby told me not to do another flower garden, but guess what I did? I know y'all seen this in the first video, but stuff is actually starting to grow. So we've got a sunflower here, a sunflower over there that it looks like a squirrel tried to eat. We got sunflowers popping up over there. I had sunflowers going all the way back here, but the squirrels got a hold of them. So advice for that, if you have squirrels that get in your garden, I advise you to put forks in your garden. And for your strawberries, I cover my strawberries up with this chicken wire and a bunch of stems and limbs, because every time I get strawberries, they come over here and eat them, the little suckers. I love the squirrels, but they don't need to be eating my food that's for the family. Okay, let's come over here. We got, excuse the mess, we still got to clean all this up. We've got our sweet potatoes and regular potatoes. It's like going crazy over here, y'all. This was compost as well before this, so really good soil. All right, then our blueberry bush. We need to get 2 more bushes, because when you plant a blueberry bush, you want at least 3 different varieties to get really good varieties. And we have some blueberries that are ready. This bush has only been planted for, I think, 2 or 3 years. And then these are our blackberry bushes. And we have blackberries on this one. Aren't they gorgeous? And then here's our cactus that had a flower on it, but it fell off. So, see it there? That's where the flower was. Right there. I think the rain made it just go bad a lot quicker than what it normally would. All right, y'all. Well, I had fun showing you my garden. I hope y'all enjoyed. Follow if you enjoy this video and help us create more content. All right, thank you. Bye.